Travel to Sri Lanka, you didn't have to travel thousands of miles. This weekend, SDSU Sri Lanka Association has put its first Sri Lankan night.
And now let's find out what the weather is like next week. Sofiya Zybaylova is here with the forecast. Sofiya?
Thanks, guys. The next week of the weather looks like we are in for a mix of sun and even some rain. As the tradition continues, 105th Hobo Day is about to start. Rally at the Rails is the kickoff event.
Shania, now Sofiya, Hobo Days is a great tradition we have here at South Dakota State University. Got any plans for the week?
Yes, I'll be participating in the parade Saturday and probably going to the football game. So hopefully it'll be a great year and great weather.
Awesome, that's what we can hope for.
Saturday, if you are attending the Hobo Day festivities, make sure to grab a rain jacket as there's a 60% chance of rain expected with a high of 54 and a low of 31. National Safety Council suggests wearing appropriate outdoor clothing. So make sure to wear your wind-resistant coats, scarves. The event also held an Indian taco fundraiser where attendees had an opportunity to try homemade fry bread. For Jack's News, I'm Sofiya Zybaylova. Holidays are time for food and family, but some students are unable to visit their family during break. The Multicultural Center here on campus is hosting their own Thanksgiving dinner at Honors Hall. Jack's News' Andrew Pepping has more. Cold temperatures and harsh winds characterize South Dakota's winter. Wind chills and frigid temperatures put everyone at risk for accidents and injuries. Jamie Trickstead, an emergency management specialist at SDSU, said that with snow beginning to fall, it is important that students and faculty are prepared for traveling and commuting to campus.
The biggest thing is to just make sure you always check the weather prior to leaving. And then also you want to prepare prior to that by actually having a kit in your car.
According to the South Dakota Safety Council, an emergency survival kit should consist of a working flashlight, blanket, shovel, sand, candy bars, matches, brightly colored cloth, jump cables, long burning candle, and a cup.
As we all know, Hobo Week is always full of exciting events. Sofiya Zybaylova has more on the first event of the Homecoming Week celebration.
Many of the SDSU hobos have been spotted in downtown Brookings Monday night for the rally at the Rails. As the tradition continues, 105th Hobo Day is about to start. Rally at the Rails is the kickoff event for this great event. The event is known as the Pep Rally for students to celebrate the start of the Hobo Week. Anna Chiquin, who is this year's Grand Poobah, says that there are many activities that students can enjoy.
We have live music going on. His name's Weston Frank. And then we also have a few different games. We have little hobo bowling where you can roll a little crumbled up newspaper. We've got coloring and face painting.
Besides that, everyone else can also participate in the hobo toss, take pictures with the Dakota marker, and take part in the themed photo booth. Do you not have health insurance and you are wondering how you can afford one? I spoke with Brenda Anderson from the Student Health Clinic here on campus who has advice for students on how to get health insurance easier and cheaper. As we all know, health insurance is something that it's needed, but could be very expensive to have, especially for college students. Some universities even require students to have a health coverage. Associate Director of SDSU Student Health Clinic, Brenda Anderson, wants students to find options for health coverage through healthcare.gov.
The Affordable Health Care Act, put into place by President Obama 5 years ago, is how people can sign up for health insurance. It provides subsidies to the health insurance for certain income guidelines.
According to Anderson, the biggest hurdle in order to be eligible is the student's income.
You have to make $12,000 or more a year to sign up, which is kind of challenging for some students.
According to the SDSU's executive summary, only 2% of students do not have a health coverage. For the third time, the School of Design at SDSU has opened its doors to the Steward Artist in Residence. This year, the committee has chosen Mayumi Amada, who is originally from Japan and currently residing in Minneapolis. Mayumi has not always been an artist. Back in the day, she was an athlete and a physical education teacher until she came to study in the U.S.
At the University of Minnesota, so while I was in the ESL class, I started taking art classes, and my passion, energy to art exploded.
According to assistant professor at the School of Design, Diana Bill, the Steward Artist in Residence program has been initiated by a former faculty member, Signe Stewart, and her husband Joe, who is the former director of the Art Museum. Bright colors, loud music, and hundreds of people filled the University Student Union Sunday evening. Students and Brookings residents came together to experience a cultural event called Bangladesh Night. The night has also marked the 46th year of independence for the country from India. This is the second year that the Bangladesh Student Association at SDSU has hosted the celebration. The president of the association, Asan Ahmed, says that it is important for communities such as Brookings to learn more about different cultures.
I think it's important because ours is a very small community, so SDSU gave us a platform to share our culture and our food to the Brookings community. So this way we can introduce ourselves to the Brookings, people of the Brookings, and also the people of the SDSU.
The event gave Bangladeshi students an opportunity to showcase rich heritage of Bangladesh with cultural performances in music and several dance routines. Many people, such as Michael Wojtaszek, who is on exchange visit in the US, admired the performances and enjoyed getting to know the Bangladeshi culture.
You know, it's very good to experience our exchange, good to build our knowledge about other cultures, about other countries, also to taste the world taste.
The celebration has also included a traditional dinner featuring dishes such as fish kebab, chicken biryani, roscola, vegetable stew with rice, and pudding for dessert. As we can see that events like this help us learn more about different cultures in our community. For JAX News, I'm Sofiya Zybaylova.